Alright, so for our Mario game, I have actually removed the animation of Mario. So now Mario can only point in the right direction when the arrow keys are pressed. And I'm going to show you the code that you need to actually do the animation. And that code is pretty straightforward. So we are going to have the familiar pattern of a forever loop with the green flag hat block, and then I'm going to have a condition where I just want to know if either the right arrow key is pressed or the left arrow key is pressed, because I'm actually going to do the same thing for either of them. And you can see that's because when the arrow keys are pressed, I already have code to point Mario in one direction or the other. That part is already working. So to animate Mario, I'm going to have a condition that says when either arrow key is pressed, animate Mario. Now, that condition is going to involve changing Mario's costume, as we know. And the question is, when do we change Mario's costume, and to which costume do we change it? And I actually need an if-else, not an if. And the idea here is that if Mario has 3 costumes, walk 1, walk 2, and jump. I only want to use walk 1 and walk 2 for the animation of the walking. And so I just need to know which costume I'm currently on and switching it to the other one. And there is a special block that we can use here in the sensing palette called costume number of, and then I select Mario. So if costume number of Mario is equal to 1, and as you can see, these costumes are numbered here, then I'm just going to switch Mario's costume to number 2. And otherwise, I'm going to switch it to number 1. So if it's already on number 1, I switch to number 2. Otherwise, if it's not on number 1, I know it must be on number 2. So I'm going to switch back to number 1. And then just to make it the animation look a little better, we are going to add a wait block. Where's my wait block? And the wait is just going to be very brief. So let's see what that looks like. Oh, I have that on the key space being pressed, and it's on the right arrow or the left arrow. Obviously a bug in my program. So now Mario will animate between those 2 costumes when either arrow key is pressed. And that is all you need for the animation of your sprite.